Hey guys, my name's Douglas and welcome to Thorgers 3D. In today's video we're going to make some Christmas tree decorations, and right now my Christmas tree doesn't have any decorations on it, so this is kind of an urgent project. We'll be using the laser cutter and I'll show you a quick preview of how to get the files on the computer and transfer them to the car. So first of all, I'll show you how to prep the wood. We're going to be using 3mm plywood. We're going to cover it with masking tape to protect it, and then I'll show you the files on the PC. So let's get started. So as I mentioned previously in the introduction, we're going to be using 3mm plywood today. Now this is commonly known as laser ply. It means it's just safe to laser cut, you know, there's no like harmful fumes that are going to come off this. It cuts pretty nice on the machine. It's thick enough that it's strong, nothing's going to bend. Now what we're going to do, and if you've seen one of our other videos, I mentioned when you're laser cutting, certainly on the cheaper machines, you can get a lot of scorching on the material. And this is just due to the laser burning the material, the smoke kind of casting a residue on it. What I'd like to do to protect it is use masking tape essentially. And this is just a big roll of masking tape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mask the top side and the underside. I'll trim it off with the Stanley knife. Then we'll go to the computer. And the reason I'm doing this first is I just like to prep my material first, just so that I know I'm ready to go once I've got the file all set up and the machine's all ready to go. So this is the first step, and yeah, I'll just get this masked now, and yeah, see you when we're done. Okay, so as you can see, we've got masking tape on both sides. Try to get rid of as many air bubbles as you can. But yeah, we're good to go. I think I'm only going to need one sheet today. And when I'm not using my material, I like to keep it in the house just so it stays dry. You want to try and get as little moisture in this material as you can. And then you get a really nice clean cut. So yeah, I'll take you to the computer now and I'll show you the file. So here we are on the computer, and I've got Lightburn loaded up, which is my go-to laser cutting software. You can see here in the red, these are the shapes that I've pulled down from a free file I found online. I'll put the link to that file in the description if anyone wants it. I mean, this file came with hundreds of designs on it, and these are the 6 I've picked. Now what I'm going to do is make one sheet, so I'm going to have one of each. Within this software, you can see in this box here, this is the layer, which obviously these are red, so this is the red layer. And what I've got the mode set to is line mode. This means the laser will trace out the shape in one continuous movement, which is really quick and fast. Now using 3mm laser ply, the settings that I've established on my machine just from previous experience, I'm going to need 15mm per second speed and 75% power on my laser. So I go in here and I set this. This means in any future projects on this software, if I do a red layer, it's going to produce this power setting. So that's just a simplistic overview of it. So basically, in here I can control how many passes it will do. Now I know that my machine can cut this in one pass, which essentially means it's going to travel this shape once, and that'll be enough to cut out these shapes. If I'm using thicker material or lower power, you could up that pass count to 2 or 3 or however many you need, and it will repeat the shape 3 times, let's say. Basically, from what I want to do here, if I zoom out a little bit, you can see this hatched area. That's my cutting area, so that effectively replicates the bed of the machine, which you can see here. Now I've positioned these in a manner that I'm happy with, but basically you could go in here and, you know, drag them around, move them around. You could save material by kind of tweaking them and positioning them as close as you can, but I'm happy with that. So basically the next step for me, as you can see, I've kind of tweaked this a little bit just to make sure I fit it all in one sheet. The next step is obviously load up your material. Now I've loaded this in here and I've obviously powered on the machine. Now what you want to check for, because I'm using quite a large area on my cutting surface, what I can do is I can select all the shapes in one go and I hit the button here, frame. Now what that's going to do is the laser head will move round the maximum dimensions of this work project, and then I can just visually check that I'm not going to be going across the edges of my material, and basically make sure it's all going to fit on one sheet. So if I hit this button here, I'll take you to the laser. There we go. So now you can see the lasers showing me, and yep, it's not going to go off the end of the workpiece there, it's not going to hit the bottom of the workpiece, and yep, we're fine there as well. So I'm pretty happy now. So what I can do is basically hit the start button, and yeah, away we go. Obviously, pretty vital safety tip, make sure that's shut. And yeah, I'll hit go now and I'll show you guys in the laser what's going on. So, the moment of truth. This is always the exciting part. Hopefully this comes off nicely. Oh, we've got one stuck. So we'll take these over to the bench and I'll show you them over there. So, as you can see, this is what we've got out of the laser cutter. Now, I was talking earlier and I showed you the masking process with the masking tape. You can see on the back side here, this was on the bottom of the machine. You can see here all the kind of burn marks, kind of soot marks, which is not very nice. If I peel this off, most of them have gone, which is perfect. Look at that. Can't really get much better than that. This one I really like. Obviously here you've got a hole for ribbon, which I'm going to put on in a minute. So yeah, happy with that one. Again, peel this off. A wee bit of staining on there, but it's not too bad. Back would have been really horrible. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Can put ribbon through here. Happy with this one as well. That's pretty nice. Take the masking off that. Yeah, spot on. Like those ones. Now here we're starting to get a little bit of a problem with these ones. These didn't come out quite the way I wanted them. You can see how thin the wall is on that. Maybe it's not coming up on camera, but this is quite flexible. Maybe you can see that there. I think for a decoration it should be okay, but if I make any more, I'll probably make the walls of this one a bit thicker. This one's not too bad. Yeah, I think that one will work. That one looks pretty good, and this one looks good. So really, this one's usable, but I would probably do it again. And to be honest, I might be making some more, so I think I'll tweak the file for this. But yeah, I'm going to get the ribbons on, and then I'll go and stick them on the tree. Here we are, guys. You ready for the grand reveal? Very exciting. And I gotta say, they turned out really well. Even the other half is impressed with them. So yeah, I'll definitely be making more of these, try some different designs. You could even paint them, you could do whatever. But yeah, super happy with that. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Pretty simple video, making some quintessential Christmas decorations for the tree, which were desperately needed. So yeah, I really enjoyed that, and I'm going to be making more and changing some designs up, trying some new stuff, maybe some colours. And yeah, stay tuned, we've got some more videos coming. Yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. See ya.